High schools in Korea were controlled by the sons of powerful conglomerates. Even the law couldn't touch them. To separate the regular students from the elite, ordinary students were only allowed to wear blue ties, while the privileged wore red ones. But that wasn't all. If a regular student entered a space reserved for the elites, they'd immediately become the target of ridicule. Junhee had just transferred to the school, unaware of how strict the social hierarchy really was. Another student, who was also from a regular background, warned him he'd better keep a low profile around here. There had already been cases where commoners were harmed, or worse, by the elites, and the one at the center of it all was named Rian. At first, Junhee didn't pay much attention. What he didn't know was that Rian was practically the king of the school. All the elite girls were dying to get his attention. Unfortunately for them, he already had someone he liked. That girl was Hyami, the school's undisputed queen. In fact, she held even more power than Rian himself. Her grandfather was the one who founded the school. She could have easily ruled alongside Rian, but everything changed after a street race. After that, she made up her mind to break up with him. Rian couldn't understand it. She had just spent 3 months in the US, and now she wanted to end their relationship? Hyami insisted she simply didn't love him anymore, and that was all there was to it. That night, Rian threw a party in a desperate attempt to win her back, but to his surprise, a regular student showed up. Hara, an elite student, had only invited Junhee as a joke, just to mess with him, but Junhee took it seriously and actually showed up. The world of the elites wasn't one a commoner could just step into. Hara asked Junhee to drink with her, offering him a glass of wine. What he didn't know was that the drink had already been spiked. Still, Junhee downed it in one gulp. Not long after, he started feeling dizzy. Meanwhile, in the corner of the party, Hyami kept checking her phone. She was reading the romantic texts Rian had been sending her, his last-ditch effort to win her back. But she grew frustrated and went upstairs to get some peace. To her surprise, Rian was already in the room. He handed her a bouquet of flowers, and right then, Junhee burst in. What no one knew was that not long ago, his older brother had been killed in a hit-and-run, and no matter how hard they looked, the person responsible was never found. Junhee suspected the elites had something to do with it, so this was why he'd come to the party, to begin his revenge. Step 1. Take away the one thing Rian cared about most.